Hello. Mic check. All right, everyone can hear me? Thanks for having us. Very excited to be here. We love the country of Australia. Very excited to be a part of this event. Colin Spikes, our solutions architect. His email address is there. I'm nick.johnston@socrata.com. So yeah, we're here to introduce ourselves. Our passion is providing access to data and helping our partners and customers achieve goals and initiatives through open data. We're a Seattle-based software as a service provider with a global presence and currently a pretty decent presence in Australia. We have 4 customers. Colin will tell you about that. Founded in 2007. We do like to consider ourselves thought leaders and leaders in the space, as we work very hard to provide lots of information in this space. But yeah, our core mission is to provide a solution that allows citizens and to access data. So
thanks, Nick. Hi, everyone. Yeah. I'm Colin Spikes. I'm a data solution architect at Socrata. And really at the core of Socrata's mission is to make data more useful to more people. So that includes that whole spectrum of open data from your data publishers, data consumers, such as citizens and app developers like we're speaking to in this audience today. And what we're really trying to do is unleash the power of that data to improve citizen engagement through accessing data, but also applications that you may be developing to increase transparency and to deliver an API on every single data set that's published inside the Socrata platform. We have customers throughout Australia, such as ACT, where we're located today, Logan City, Melbourne, and the New South Wales Education and Statistics Department. So we thought we'd show you just a few of the leaders that we have as we count as partners and customers that we work with. I mentioned a few here in Australia, but there are several throughout the world, many in North America, but also throughout Europe and a few in Africa. So because we're really speaking to a developer audience today, I wanted to talk a little bit about the API that, again, we publish on every single data set in Socrata. It's very simple to find this. If you go to act.data.gov.au, you go ahead and open up any data set in here, and you'll notice directly on the Export tab that you can access a RESTful API endpoint. This is on every data set, and this allows you to start to build applications that leverage this data in a dynamic way. So some of the types of functions and capabilities that we offer on top of that are the ability, first of all, to filter the data. So if you're looking for data that contains a particular name in it, or title, or characters, or numbers, you can filter your data by simply just typing in your filtering criteria, and then you'll get a response from the API that allows you to just get those types of responses. A more advanced type of filter that we have is something we think of as an attribute filter. So if you're querying and you want to find earthquakes that are above or below a certain magnitude, or you're looking at schools in ACT and want to know what your highest performing schools are that maybe are above a certain test score threshold, you'll be able to filter that data through the API by making a request through that. We also have a number of geoqueries. So oftentimes when we're at these hackathons that we sponsor really throughout the world, we see a lot of app developers building mobile applications that are location aware. Things like facilities explorers that maybe will allow you to say, well, where are public toilets, or where are bathrooms or parks or schools that are near where I'm located out? So using our API, you can actually take that location from a mobile device and do a radius query and say, show me the schools that are located within 1 kilometer of my current location. We also have bounding boxes, so you could specify the coordinates of that bounding box and locate any of the facilities that are inside that area. Application tokens are something that we make freely available. You don't have to get an application token to use our API and to develop an app with that. You can register for it. It's completely free. And once you get one application token, you can use that same application token on ACT, Melbourne, Logan City, but also things like City of New York City, Los Angeles, the country of Kenya, and all of our other customers that are on our platform. You can find all this information on dev.socrata.com. There's a full documentation on how to use our API, as well as interactive documentation so that you can try out the API on-site, on that website, and start to experiment with the capabilities of it. So Socrata is really a technology that's built almost exclusively on open source, and we're a company that loves open source. And so we've open sourced our API. We have a number of libraries that are written in Ruby, Java, Scala, PHP, a number of other languages that are all open source that can give you a great running start on building your applications using our API. So with that, I just wanted to thank everyone that we have here today. Actually, let me just pause for a second. One of the ways that we are engaging in this is we're providing a community site so that we can we'd like to make ourselves available through that for developers to, if they'd like, upload data sets into the Socrata platform, and if they don't find them on one of our existing customer sites, and start to interact with the API through that. We'll also like to make ourselves available to answer any questions and support developers in their work. So with that, I'll go ahead and conclude, and we'll be here throughout the day and available remotely in GovHack for any questions and support that you may need. Thank you.
Thank you.